Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 387. As you may remember, Ravana set out for the battlefield. 36. Ravana sets out to the field of battle. Ravana approached the chariot, which was drawn by 8 horses. It was a very fast-moving chariot, and it was gleaming like 1,000 suns. It was like fire, which had been lit in the sacrifice, and Ravana ascended the Ratha. Surrounded by the large army, Ravana set out to fight with Rama. Mahodara, Mahaparshva, and Virupaksha also took their chariots and went with him. Ravana's anger was like the Yama at the time of the great Palaya, and he went fast toward the battlefield. He emerged out of the city, and the sun lost all its brilliance. Evil omens were seen. There was a sudden darkness enveloping the 4 quarters. The birds were all screaming discordantly, and the earth quaked. Clouds were raining drops of blood, and the horses tripped and fell. An eagle flew out of nowhere and sat on the banner of Ravana's chariot, entirely hiding the Veena which was etched on it. Jackals were howling. Ravana's left eye and his left hand throbbed. His face did not have its customary glow, and his voice was suddenly hoarse. All the omens indicated death on the battlefield. He was unconcerned and proceeded fast. The Vanara army knew that another army had arrived because of the sound made by the chariots and by the clash of weapons. The fight began in no time. Ravana was fighting like one inspired. His arrows were emerging from his bow like rays from the sun, and they were scorching the Vanaras. No one was able to face his fury and his valor. The Vanaras ran away from him like elephants from a forest which had caught fire. He was like a strong wind which scattered clouds. Soon, he was facing Rama. Sugriva was assisted by Sushena in rearranging the army, and he was engaged in fighting with the army. The Rakshasa army was made to realize the prowess of Sugriva. Virupaksha came to the aid of his men. A duel was fought between him and Sugriva. They fought for a long time, and both were great fighters. But finally, with a blow from his open palm, Sugriva killed Virupaksha. Like the waters of a lake become less and less with the advance of summer, even so, as time went on, the army on both sides was getting diminished in number. Slowly, Ravana began to realize that fate was siding with Rama, that the gods were favoring him. Or else, how could all this have happened to him and his men? He saw the great warrior Virupaksha killed by a blow from the palm of that monkey Sugriva. This was a thing which had to be seen to be believed. He called Mahodara and asked him to take over where Virupaksha had left. Like a moth rushing towards a flame, Mahodara went toward the army of the Vanaras with a desire to annihilate it. Sugriva was the one who faced him when he saw the harm which Mahodara was causing to his army. They fought for a long time, and finally Sugriva caught hold of a sword. Holding it in his powerful hand, he cut off the head of Mahodara, and it fell on the ground like a ripe fruit, which can no longer stay on the tree. Rama heard the triumphant cry and was pleased with the prowess of his friend. Mahaparshva tried to win where his companions had lost. A portion of the Vanara army was attacked by him, and armed as they were with but trees and rocks, they could not brook the arrows and javelins and other dreadful weapons used by him and his associates. He was a great archer, and his valor was great. They could not bear it. They were being killed in large numbers. Angada came to the rescue of his men. Jambavan joined him, and he broke the chariot of Mahaparshva. Angada fought valiantly for a long time, and so did the Rakshasa. Finally, Angada killed him with a powerful hit from his fist. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.